Hey everyone, this is Golden Cold Bowl on Electronic Cigarette Forum, bringing you a device review. I have not done a device review in quite some time. I recently got this Echo Black 650 mAh kit from Northwest Vapor. Came with two batteries, two cartomizers, and a charger, and a wall adapter. Now, I ordered some dual coil cartomizers as well with it. I've had an Echo kit before. About 3 or 4 months ago I bought one just to try it out. It was okay. It kind of reminded me of a large capacity old school KR808 with a larger battery. Um, that's the dual coil. Very similar. This is the dual coil. This is standard resistance. Let's talk about standard resistance because that's what comes with the kit. When I first got one of these, I was pretty happy with it, but I've been using Bose low resistance cartomizers for a long time, and that's my primary vape. I also use like 1.8 resistance 901s or 306s, but generally I always have Bose low resistance cartomizers on hand. That's what I use. That's what I use on my mods. That's what I use on my Revas. That's what I use on everything. And the standard resistance, I mean, it produces a lot of vapor, and I'm using Nightlight Bounty Hunter 60 PG 40 VG in both of these, but it doesn't produce a lot of warmth. It didn't produce a lot of flavor. It produced good flavor, just not even as good as a Bose, and so I kind of gave that kit away. It just wasn't good enough. It wasn't going to replace anything I had, so what was the point of keeping it, right? Let's give it to somebody who can use it. I needed another fat bat, though, recently, and I was like, let me give that Echo one more try, and they've also come out with these dual coil low resistance. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of the Ego Mega dual coil carts. I still prefer the Bose, but I got it because there's not a lot of options with the fat bat automatics. And this dual coil system is just amazing. It's blown me away. The warmth is as good as a Bose 2.0 low resistance cartomizer on a 3.7 mod. These are unregulated batteries, so they come off the charger at 4.2. Um, the vapor is as good, if not better, than a Bose. The flavor is as good, if not better, than a Bose low resistance. And I consider Bose low resistance cartomizers to be one of the best 510 cartomizers out right now. They just perform well every time, all the time. Capacity wise, at 3 milliliters worth of juice, the capacity on this just blows the Bose out of the 3 milliliters. Is like they make 3 milliliter tanks, slim tanks, and it's a lot of juice. I topped off the Bose every 45 minutes to an hour to keep it wet, because cartomizers you have to keep wet. If you want them to last a long time, keep them wet. I used a syringe to top them off, so I guess I bottomed them off. But with this cartomizer, 4, 5, 6 hours between topping it off, even with pretty heavy vaping. And that's fantastic. I'm assuming I'm getting so much time because it takes that much longer to get to the bottom 10%, the bottom 5% of the cartomizer. But the cartomizer starts to let you know it's time to replace the juice. This one lasts a long time. Battery 650 mAh, lasts you however long 650 mAh lasts you, anywhere from 4 hours to 12 hours depending on your vaping style. I get about 6. All in all, this has just performed exactly how I would wish it to perform when I ordered it. Simplicity is the key here. There's no button, so I'm not vaping it like this. I'm once again holding it like I used to hold cigars, which is what I used to smoke. Flavor's fantastic on this Nightlight Bounty Hunter and everything else I've ran through it. This is the only... I've got 2 of these. I've used them both, but I've been using this one primarily until it breaks. I'm on day 5. It's still going like day 1. That's why I'm feeling happy using this one in this video review and not a fresh one. As long as it makes it 2 more days, which I'm sure it will, I'll consider these a pretty good deal at $3.50 because that means I'd only need 4 a month. If it lasts longer than that, I'll consider it an exceptional value. The the simplicity of an automatic, and obviously with an automatic, you want to use these cartomizers. If you put a 901 low resistance atomizer on this battery, you're probably going to break it. You're probably going to drip liquid into it. These cartomizers do not leak. Most filler cartomizers do not leak. As long as you're using one like that, I'm safe. I feel pretty comfortable with this battery. I've been using cartomizers for a year though, so I know how to fill them. I know what makes them leak, overfilling and then doing it on the battery. As long as you fill the cartomizer and not have it on the battery while you fill it, make sure it's not leaking before you attach it to the battery, you're good to go. It'll last a long time. I bought this battery originally to try out with the Yanti Kuwako. Now, the Kuwako is a little $12 pipe head, and it's the best automatic e-pipe on the market is the Echo with the Kuwako. I'll say that non-conditionally. It's the best automatic e-pipe on the market. If you think you have a better automatic e-pipe on the market, you point it out to me. There's not one. This is it. It might not look as good as a wood pipe, and obviously there's much better designed wood pipes out there that are manual. But for automatic e-pipe, this is it. This is the best. This is king of the crop. You know, this is king of the mountain. This is cream of the crop. This is where it's at. I originally planned on using a Yanti Neo with this Kuwako. However, Yanti is just their logistics just suck. They've got some batteries in Europe, some in America. Mouthpieces and gold air rings. Mouthpieces are in America. Gold airflow rings are in Europe. It was just a nightmare, and I just eventually gave up. I have 2 pure misers with no mouthpieces because they don't come with it, and so I just said, hey, you know what? Let me just do the Echo and see how that works. And at the end of the day, I'm so glad they were having so many problems at Yanti because I ended up with this device, and this device is going to be replacing Bose cartomizers, which I've been using for a year, as I've said, for me. They're that much better, and I'm just extremely happy with this device. Negatives, the blue light on the end. Obviously, I'm pointing it at the camera, so it looks exceptionally bright, but it is a big blue light, so no denying that. Whether or not you care, like it, dislike it, is entirely up to you. I don't care one way or the other. It's fine. Stealth vaping obviously becomes a problem unless you hold it like this. The mouthpieces, they do get condensation in them on the dual coil cartomizers. I'm imagining it's because it's producing that much more vapor in less time. If you're chain vaping for 2 hours, condensation builds up in the mouthpiece at about an hour mark. I carry an extra mouthpiece because these cartomizers come with them, and just swap that out. And there's other ways you can do it. You can clean it with Q-tip, clean it with paper towel. I've done all that, but the simplest way, and this device is all about simplicity, is just to carry an extra mouthpiece with you. That's my review. Echo 650 mile black. This one's from Northwest Vapor. As always, I advocate finding the cheapest device you can and buying it there. But my shipping and experience with Northwest Vapor was very well, and I believe they're competitively priced with everywhere else that I found when I was looking for one. So go where you can get it for a good price. If you like the Bose, try these dual coils out. You may be as happy with it as I am. This is my primary vape now, and I own a lot of junk that I've collected over the year and months I've been vaping. But for the past 5-6 days, and for the foreseeable future, this is doing it for me. And this is all I want to vape on, and this is what I'll continue to vape on. Y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.